Hey, my beautiful creatives. This is Chrissie B with beautifulcreatives.com, and welcome to another Cuppa chat. Today's Cuppa choice is Good Earth Sweet and Spicy Caffeine-Free Herbal Tea. Yummy. It's very nice. It's kind of like drinking a gummy bear. Do you notice a theme in most of my drinks? They have something delicious about them. Something like candy or dessert. Yum. I love this tea. And can we take a look at this cup? Isn't that adorable? And it even has this beautiful saucer that goes with it. Oh, it just makes me happy. This cup is in honor of my little red-headed sisters. I love you, my Irish girls. Anyways, so for today's Cuppa chat, I really have no agenda. We're just gonna talk like friends at my table. It's been a really busy week. I have 5 weeks left of work, which is getting interesting, to say the least, I guess. I'm just trying really hard to work like a crazy person to get everything wrapped up in a bow and all done and hand it off in a way that everybody feels like, okay, I can do this, it's all good. And I'm also trying to set myself up in such a way that I can take some time off and just do what I want to do for a little while and have more videos with you and do some more arting, and I even have a couple of opportunities that are presenting themselves where I can go teach some art classes, art as healing. So that makes me so freaking happy. Let me just tell you, I will keep you posted. I cannot even wait. Let's see what else. Okay, so it is Wednesday today. You may not know this. I always record my Cuppa chat videos on Wednesday, and then I publish them out on Sunday. That gives me time to do all my editing and add music and all that jazz. That makes these videos so they're fun to watch. So I thought maybe I would tell you a little bit about my Wednesdays. My Wednesdays, my absolute favorite thing about my job, besides my peeps, because my peeps are always number one. But what I really love about my job is that I get to work 4 days a week. I work 4 10-hour days, and Wednesday is my day off. So I work Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. And so what that means to me is I pretend that every day I work is either a Thursday or a Friday. So I don't really ever have a Monday, and I don't really ever have a Tuesday. So what that means is when I come in to work on an actual Monday, it feels like Thursday because I always have a Saturday in the middle of my week, and then at the end of the week I have a Saturday and a Sunday, so that's always nice. My Wednesdays are pretty awesome. I get to do a lot of stuff that I want to do, which is amazing. My husband still works on those days, so I get the whole day to myself, and I get to keep my little Sophie girl with me. Usually our little Sophie girl hangs out with Papa all day. Every day, except for the weekends when she gets us both. We have a tendency not to leave our Sophie girl by herself. She's a tiny chihuahua. I think you've seen her before. She's sleeping right now, so I'm going to leave her alone. But she had a little sister, a big sister actually, who passed away last October. And they were 2 peas in a pod, these 2 dogs, and they absolutely adored each other. Sometimes they're kind of pains to each other, but you know, they're sisters. That's kind of what sisters do. Take it from me, I've got 4 sisters. So yeah, when our little Faye died, we decided that Sophie could not be home alone by herself. One, because she's so tiny, and Chihuahuas are pack dogs, and that's what she is. She's a long-haired Chihuahua, and we love her dearly, but they really need to have buddies with them. And we did not want to get another buddy for Sophie right now because my husband and I work full-time, and it's very difficult to get a new puppy and potty train and get her really acclimated to living with us if we can't be here to like take care of all that. So we decided that it wasn't the best time for us to get another puppy. So what we decided to do is that we need to figure out how to take Sophie with us so Sophie would never have to be by herself. So yes, this dog leads a very charmed life. She's very spoiled, and we love her dearly. She's an old girl. She's about 14. Well, she might be 15. We're not exactly sure. We've never really kept track, but she's either 14 or 15, we think, and we love her dearly. But she goes to work with my husband every day, and my husband's a contractor. He does residential remodeling. So she wears a little jacket in the winter that says foreman across the back of it because she is the boss. So Yeah, we love our little girl to death. So Sophie's with me all day on Wednesday, which is nice. And she puts up with me, you know, art journaling and doing my videos and having fun. And then at the end of the day, she's like, okay, Mama, sit down and let me hang out with you. And then she will sleep right next to my side and be happy as a clam doing so. It's Sophie and I today. It's Wednesday. Sophie and I are hanging out today. Wednesday mornings, I get all of my house chores done as best as I possibly can. Sometimes you have to decide between dishes and living your life. So sometimes, a lot of times, dishes do not win. So I always try to make every Wednesday to get all the dishes, all of the laundry, all of the basic chores, all back to ground zero so that I can just keep going in my week and I won't have to worry about any of that kind of stuff. And seeing that it's only Jason and I living in the house, it makes it rather nice to do that. I do it every Wednesday and also every Saturday. Although dishes and laundry are constantly going in our house because my husband is a contractor. He's always dirty. He's always painted. And yeah, I don't know what he gets into, but ew. It's like having a teenage boy in the house. It really, truly is. And whoa. Anyways, I still love the man. He's cute. So I will definitely keep him. But we're always doing some kind of chores. So I do all of that Wednesday morning, and then I meet with a life coach. I've met with a life coach for the past few months. I absolutely adore her, and I so look forward to our meetings every week. She just really helps me keep accountable to the goals that I want to accomplish. And someone like me who's very ADD, and man, I am all over the place. I'm like, ooh, shiny, ooh, shiny, ooh, shiny. I know you know, because there's got to be some of you out there. Just everything in its mother just like distracts you like that. So I am the same way, and my life coach's name is Sharon, and she does an amazing job of. She's like, I almost see her say, "Hey, right here, right here, focus. Okay, now let's talk." And then she says, did you do this? Did you do that? Did you do this? So it really keeps me accountable to make sure that all the stuff that I say I'm going to do, that I'm actually going to get done. So thank you so much, Sharon. I love you to death. Let's see what else. Wednesdays probably should be a day that I do some self-care and I take care of myself. And I do try to do that a little bit every evening, especially with my bedtime routine. I will probably share that with you in the not too distant future. I think that it would just be fun to see, because I love watching those videos, and I am assuming that you would too. So I do a lot of self-care. I try to do a lot of self-care, especially at nighttime when things are wrapping up, and especially after my husband gets home, because he works late and he works in a different city. So he has quite a commute to get back home again. So he's usually home between 8:30 every night. So yeah. That's the fabulous life that Mama's leading right now. It's just fabulous living. And then I pretty much just make sure I'm ready for the rest of my week, and I start an actual Thursday the next day. And yeah, right now I've got 3 videos going up on YouTube every week, which is really, really, really exciting. I just love doing these YouTube videos. I love watching them. I love doing them. I love hearing from you. Your feedback is priceless. It truly is priceless. You can find out in a moment if things are working or not working. That's really cool. Yeah. Plus, when I first started doing YouTube video, it was the scariest thing I could possibly think of. Like, if I could do a YouTube video, then I would have proof that I was a brave girl. Well, I did the YouTube videos, and they were actually much easier than I thought they were going to be. It did take me a little bit of like pushing to get them out, but then I thought, but if you watch my early videos, all of my early videos are just of me art journaling, and all I am is a pair of hands, right? Which was great. I mean, it was really awesome, and I love art journaling. I still love art journaling. I've learned a lot since starting that, but I wanted to get in front of the camera. I wanted to be present in my videos, and I wanted to have proof to myself that it wasn't just my hands that were brave, it was actually me that was brave. So I started doing these videos where I do Cuppa chats. And Cuppa chats are a little out of my comfort zone because I'm sitting in a room talking to myself on camera, which is a little bit weird. It's not something that you generally do every day. But you know what? It's a lot of fun because I'm starting to get the responses from you, and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's all these women out there, and men who have the same weirdnesses that I do. Like, thank you for being weird. I just love you guys so much, right? I mean, tell me you don't feel the same way. It's just awesome, and it feels good to be a part of a community and to be able to share, you know, myself and what's going on in my life and some of my art endeavors and other things going on in my life. I'm just excited. I'm so blessed to have found you, and I hope that you feel the same way about finding me. So let's see, what else is going on in my life? What am I learning this week? That's something that I'm constantly doing with myself. Is I always ask myself, what am I learning this week? What am I learning this week? What are the messages that are coming to me, you know, in different things that are happening, different events? And the thing that I'm learning about myself this week, especially this week, is that my story is important. And my life coach has given me a homework assignment of writing out my life story. And my life story is not terribly glamorous, and there's a lot of deep, dark, scary things that have happened in my past, that as I'm going through the process of writing my story out in great detail, more detail than I ever have done in the past. Like, I've lived my life, but I've kind of just closed the door in different areas of my life, and I've just kind of closed the door and like set them aside and just moved on. Well, because I am now being forced to like go back and revisit all those events, I'm having a lot of memories that are just popping into place, and different messages are being given to different events that have happened in my life. And I know at some point I'm going to get the cojones to share my story with you, because I think that in all of the stuff that has gone on in my life, and how I've been able to heal from a lot of that, and how I am even healing still today from some of the things that have happened in my life, good or bad. I think that it's important to share your story, because something that's happened in my life might have happened in yours as well. And if we don't share the stories, you're always going to think that you're always alone. And the reality is, we're not alone. We're all exactly the same. We all have troubles. We all have histories. We all have things that we maybe not be very proud of. We may have had things that happened to us that we didn't have any control over, or we've had people come into our lives and leave our lives. And you know, it's really important that we share those things, so that we can give hope to other people, that they can also survive that and live that and thrive through that and come out on the other end happy, healthy, and whole. Because I sit before you, I am not perfect by any means, and my life is not perfect. My life that I have envisioned for myself is not completely in fruition yet, but you know what? I'm happy, and I'm healthy, and I'm whole, and I'm blessed. And somebody like me who's gone through so much that I've gone through, to be able to say that is pretty powerful. And I think that if I would have heard those stories that mirrored some of my stories from other people, I think that I would have felt less alone as I was going through my healing process. So I'm not quite there yet. I'm still going through the writing the detail out. Once that is done, I will figure out how to tell you, because I think it's really important, and I'm feeling messages from the universe saying, tell your story, share your story, just share it. So I'm telling you now, I will get there. It's not all unicorns and posies. It's real. It's real life, just like your life. It's real life. It's not perfect. You only see this little piece of my life. I'd like to share more with you if you're willing. And you know, even if you're not willing, I hope that I can use this as a way to further heal, and maybe encourage you to heal as well. Maybe you are healing. Maybe you have healed. Maybe through the community that I'm trying to create, we can help heal each other or share our stories with each other, because my story is important and your story is important as well. So as we go on with our week, I just want to let you know that I'm thinking about you. I love you so much. I appreciate that you come and watch my videos every single week. And I love that you give me feedback and comments, and you give me loves and hugs from afar. That just really means the world to me. And I just want to let you know I love and hug you back. If you were sitting right in front of me, I would hug every single one of you, because baby, we're there. That's our friendship. We have gotten that. We're there. trust me. So as I close for today, don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe, especially if you liked what you saw. I love to hear your feedback. And I also have a question for you. How do you feel about sharing your story? Is that something that's difficult for you? Yeah, is it just me? Am I the only one who has troubles sharing some of those intimate details about what has shaped me up to this point? I don't think I am. I don't think so. I'm hoping that just like there's other weirdos out there like me, there's gonna be others who feel the same way, that yeah, our stories are really important, but they can be really scary to share. And it's makes you feel very raw and vulnerable. But you know what? It's worth it. It's worth it to let others know, you're not alone. We're all exactly the same. The same, baby. Anyways, I keep saying this, but really, truly, I love you guys so much. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you have a fabulous week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.